Folks, I just read a post by a woman whose sister, nephew, and parents had to get on the roof of their house to save themselves from the flood in Asheville, North Carolina, caused by Hurricane Helene. Well, the roof collapsed, and the woman's parents and nephew drowned. Only her sister survived. Just another day in America. Have you seen the apocalyptic footage? Helene hit shore in Florida and then ravaged Georgia, the Carolinas, and Tennessee. 60-plus people are known to have died. It spun up into a Category 4 hurricane in no time, thanks to the 85-degree water in the Gulf of Mexico. Winds reached 140 miles per hour. They're saying this was a once-in-a-thousand-year rainstorm. Yeah, crazy, right? Because this summer was the hottest one in history, and so was last summer. Yeah, 2024 is on record to be the hottest year in recorded history. All of this is no surprise, right? I mean, after all, we live here on this earth, so we've all seen the fires and floods and tornadoes. Oh my! But don't worry, folks. If thinking about climate change is too much for you, then all you have to do is become a Republican. Poof! Science be gone! Orangina pervilicious felonious schlumper McPhee says, they have no idea what's going to happen. It's weather. Except, no, moron, it's climate, not the same thing. About whether temperatures will continue to rise, he said he doesn't think science knows. Except, yeah, doofus, they do. Ronnie Wussy Whiteboots DeSantis had to acknowledge the fact that Helene was even worse than Ian. Yeah, that's the guy who signed legislation that deletes climate change from state law. He did. He's taking the lead on a Project 2025 approach. The mandate that Orangina is trying to distance himself from, because more people can read than the swamp creatures who wrote it expected. And it's woefully unpopular because fewer people are as stupid as the swamp creatures estimated. But we know how Orangina walks and quacks, and yeah, it's a duck. Project 2025 is going to lay the foundation of assholery when it comes to burning up the world. They're going to shiv the science behind it. Get this, Project 2025 wants to reverse the 2009 scientific finding that proved carbon dioxide emissions are a danger to public health. It's not clear how they're going to frame it. Maybe they'll say carbon dioxide is being targeted by woke cancel culture. Or it's just a little bit bad, but in a hurt-so-good way. Yeah, Republicans are getting pretty good at saying, I don't like that. The smarty pantses are lying. And if carbon dioxide isn't bad for us, then why would we have to regulate greenhouse gases? See what they want to do there? Well, for good measure, Project 2025 plans to blow holes in all efforts to slow global warming. It's going to eviscerate regulations, scrap our renewable energy programs, and burn, baby, burn all the fossil fuels it can. It's going to get rid of the Department of Energy, so bye-bye to the $400 billion worth of support for green technologies. It'll hamstrung solar, wind, and other renewable power sources, and it'll aim to sell fossil fuels to other countries instead of renewable energy. And of course, Project 2025 will privatize agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the National Weather Service. So you're on your own, folks. No more relying on emergency warnings about fires, flash floods, tornadoes, etc. Oh, and Project 2025 is going to open up the Arctic for oil drilling and lease land in western states for coal mining. Yay, torching the globe. Well, one of the main creepers behind the mandate, Kevin Roberts, says the climate agenda is ending the American dream. Funny, because from where I'm standing, dealing with climate change means trying to prevent folks from losing their American dream houses in catastrophic weather events at least once, if not twice in their lifetimes, and trying to save American dream families from running for their lives every tornado, hurricane, and fire season. Yeah. Creepy Kev thinks as long as you have some good strong blinders on, you can hang on to your American dream right up to the point when your house burns down or your family members drown from not knowing a flood was coming. But don't worry, folks. I'm sure the architects of Project 2025 have a plan. Maybe they can send everyone a few ice packs and a flare gun in case people need to cool off in the sweltering heat or signal for help after getting caught in a landslide. Poof! All better. Problem solved. Well, climate change deniers, have the day you deserve.